Shawn Clement here, Wisdom in Golf, headquartered at the Richmond Hill Golf Learning Center. And today, a very important video. For many of you, you don't understand how to take your focus by the hand and deliver it all the way into your picture target, okay? And you're not able to determine if you were able to deliver and what that means to deliver to your target instead of blacking out to a fear of missing the ball. So I got Scully here to help me out. And let's say we're in martial arts and she's my opponent. I've got my eyes on the tee right there, but my focus is to deliver a punch right there in the center of her rib cage. So my eyes are there, but my attention is there. I have just confirmed that I felt a nice punch go right there into her rib cage. So even though your eyes are there, it doesn't mean that you are not aware of where your target is and what's it going to feel like when you deliver to the target. So if we look at what's it feel like when you deliver an action to a target, well, you've got now in our premium channel, we're going through this in the next few weeks. So you really want to pay attention to what's going to be happening there in the premium channel, because I got some very specific sensations and you know, completing the concept of what the release to the target actually means and being able to predict based on that, right? So you have a sword and you're going to deliver a sword through a bamboo shoot. And by the way, my next videos, I have one of my students who delivered some cool training swords. So first and foremost, I got to get up to snuff as to, you know, so I don't look like, you know, too much of a novice in front of you guys. So I'm going to be practicing with these swords to show you how, as I'm focusing through a specific angle of a cut, it modifies and takes care of all of my angles that we hear about. You know, you see on so many videos, you know, how many angles that your elbow is here, and how many degrees are you bent, and how you're staying, and the angle of your knees. It's all here. So you're already designed to do that beautifully. All we want is to deliver an action. What's golf? I want to put the ball over there. What's the best strategy? Well, in the air with nice velocity, that way. How do you get the ball in the air? This is your grass cutting tool. That's a dandelion in disguise. We deliver a nice whipping cut through that dandelion stem. What's the best way to cut the dandelion stem? That's where we're getting into. Got my sword. I'm going to gather my sword. I want to feel like I can whip the snot out of this thing effortlessly, so I can give it a good slash without exerting myself. If I exert myself, then I'm prone to injury. So it's the same thing here. I see my dandelion stem. My eyes are on the grass between the leading edge of the club and the ball, and I want to deliver through the cut. Now, what's it feel like when you deliver through something? Well, you'll notice as I'm coming through the stem, my brain sees continuity. So beyond the stem, there's going to be a release that occurs, especially if you want your joints and your body to stay intact and stay healthy. If you look at a tennis player, when they come through that serve, there's this beautiful pronation that occurs. Same thing here when you're releasing the sword. Watch your baseball swing. When you deliver the baseball swing, there's a nice release. If you don't release, you have to let go of the bat, and then you start straining your shoulder joint. So you want to feel a very nice release of the bat. Same thing here. So I'm going to feel a nice release over here. If I do it from here, I miss the ball. If I do it from here, I top the ball. If I do it from here, I start cutting grass. If I do it from here, I'm cutting grass at ground level. What's it going to feel like when I deliver my sword over there? Oh yeah, it feels about like that. And I could put my hand in the fire right now and swear I felt the weight of my club release my right hand over the left hand right here. So, are you staying on task or not? So if we look at, come back to Scully right here. My eyes are on the ball. I want to deliver a punch to the left of her. Yes, that punch is going to the left. My eyes are there, I'm left. I'm straight in, I'm right. I'm uppercut, down into the chest. So you see, my eyes are here, but I'm confirming my actions. So when your eyes are there, you need to feel that you're confirming your action to your target. I used the intermediate point. Jack Nicklaus couldn't live without that intermediate point. So if we pick a spot in front of the ball, 7-iron here. So let's say I'm using this tee as my intermediate point. Well, if I want to play my fade, I'm lining up left edge of that, ball slightly forward. I'm going to feel a nice whipping cut to the left of that. Yes, I felt that I stayed to the left of that intermediate point. I want to hit draw. Get behind the ball. Does that feel like I have access there? Yes. I still do? Yes. You even heard the club click through the tee on the way by. I stayed to the right edge of that tee on the way by. So many of you are blacking out. You're standing over the ball. You go, okay, I'm going to go that way. My alignment's fine. My ball position is fine. Everything's fine. Oh dear, please make sure I hit the ball. I don't want to miss the ball. I got to make sure. What about contact here? So you make sure you hit the ball, and then you don't realize that you completely abandoned your task. So if the ball's your target, well, where in the world is it supposed to go? You have 180 degrees of possibilities here, literally. So the action through the ball into the direction you want to start the ball is critical. For more help on this, check out my series, my 1.0 series. Go to my website, wisdomingolf.com, and you'll see a video at the top of my videos page that tells you what videos would be best for you to get. Get the 1.0 if you haven't started, or if you're just starting in our Wisdom series. And that'll take you step by step as to the analogies and the fundamentals, the right grip, everything else, so that you're allowed to stay with the target. And then ask yourself, what's preventing you from delivering? That's where we have some help. You can go to the forum. We can do an online lesson. You can come to my academy here, or you can, come and see me when I'm on the road trips. So I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you in the next one.